Hi guys, my name is Siddharth Varde and this is Unity Advanced Mat2 Answer2. So the first question is explain how to make a build in Unity on a different platforms. What are the steps to switch the platform and to make a build, right? So it is very simple. Like we go inside and build settings and we add all the scenes that we want in a particular game, right? Then we resequence all those scenes and like we can say build, or if we want for a different platform, then let's say like if we have installed the module, then we need to do is like select that platform and then switch the platform, right? Then Unity will change the platform and then we can build. If you have not installed the module for that particular platform, then it will ask us to go into Unity Hub and install the module, and then we can switch the platform and then like build, right? The second question is explain how can you reduce the build size and which are the major factors that affect that build size, right? So the very major factors that will affect build size is like the texture quality and audio quality of the game, right? So the main thing that we do is like whatever the textures that are not very much needed, right? The player does not interact them with them directly, or we know that these textures are not directly interactable and stuff. For example, let's say a cricket game, there are the stadium crowd that gets into it, the trees around the stadium that can get into it, right? Or otherwise, let's say we are creating some game like uh, let a game where like open world kind of game where but there are some NPCs that player will not interact a lot, like they are just there to roam around in the world and they'll just come and go like that. So like player cannot interact with them and stuff, player may not get close to them and stuff like that. So what we can do is like we can reduce the quality of the textures for those models. Then any audio that is not very needed, right? So for example, let's say uh, some something like let's say there is a creature in our game far away from player, or like it is screaming, and that scream is like just some indication that like it's not very much needed for the gameplay of the player. So we can reduce the quality of the audio. Like we don't need a very high quality audio for that, right? So we can get away with like 128-bit or 256-bit audio file for that, and even in that too in mp3. So that can reduce our build size. We need to compress our textures properly, we need to compress our audios properly, in proper formats, I mean. Then we another factors can be like the models and the animations. So models, like we can have less polygons on the models. Then we can reuse the textures too, and that would be also very good. Then another thing about the animations, that we can reduce the copied frames, right? For example, let's say there is a walk animation, but there is a frame that is repeated like 3 times or 4 times. We can reduce those repeated frames, right, if they are like continuous repeated frames. So by in like this, all the things that will affect our build size, and we can reduce them. We reduce it by using these things. Thank you.